Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jeffrey, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Fun's Puzzle ShuangRen 54.6mm 3x3 cube. So before I go ahead and review that, I just want to make a quick announcement that I'm going to have a message from Fun's Puzzle's owner himself at the end of this video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And okay, without further ado, let's jump right into the review. So this cube is referred to as so many things. I mean, it's referred to as the ShuangRen, Fun's Puzzle, Fang Shi, all of these things. And though it is revised and improved upon the original ShuangRen 3x3 cube, it's not actually the version 2. It's though like it is improved upon the pieces, the design is improved, and even the colors is improved. I mean, the colors are amazing. The black and white just looks amazing, and it's really made an impact on the cubing community. I think one of the reasons why this cube expanded so quickly is because of its high quality construction. I mean, when you hold this cube in your hands, you can feel that it's high quality plastic. And a lot of these small companies try to make good cubes, and they do perform really well, but then they just make it with low quality materials, and us cubers, like, we can feel that. So that's why they don't make such a big impact. And obviously, the ShuangRen is also really good because it just performs really well. So let's talk about the performance of this cube, and we'll just start off with the positives, the goods, the pros. And so I just want to make this quick and concise. And basically, like, the number one reason why people like this cube is because of how well it turns. It's extremely smooth and extremely fast. My finger tricks aren't that good, but basically you can see that is because of how well it turns, it's not going to be restricting you in that manner, in that aspect. And so that's why people really like this cube. I mean, if you're a rough cuber, it can handle it. If you are a really light-handed cuber, you turn extremely soft, it can handle it. So that's why this cube is really good, and that's number one reason why people choose it. Now, on top of that, it also never ever locks up. I mean, I've been cubing with this cube for a long time. I made sure that I really got a sense of what this cube, how this cube performs before I made this review, and I can tell you as a fact that it hasn't locked up. So the lockup on this cube, there's no lockups on this cube, and in addition to that, there's no pops on this cube either. I haven't had a pop on this cube. So the internal designs make that possible. If you just look at how they constructed the piece, this is main reason. I mean, if you can see, it looks a little bit borrowed from Diane, but I feel like they perfected it. So here's the corner piece. As you can see, it's just the design allows it to latch in onto the inside of the cube, and it just doesn't pop and it doesn't lock. So that's really good because that means the cube is reliable. And on top of that, like I said before, the construction quality is amazing. It's just made with high quality materials. And lastly, the small size. I mean, it's a 54.6mm. That means, the normal cube is 57mm. So because it's so small, it's easy, and you have an advantage of using this. When you use this, you have an advantage in one-handed because your hand wraps around the cube easier. So this is great for one-handed, and on top of that, if you're going two-handed, your hands wrap around it easier as well, obviously, and so you can control it better. And obviously, if you can control the cube better, you're probably able to solve it faster as well. Now let's talk about the cons of this cube. The good stuff outweigh the bad stuff, but it's still worth going over. And the number one problem that cubers have with the ShuangRen and the Fun's puzzles overall is that you can turn the corners extremely easily. As you can see, I mean, it's good for cheating if you're gonna be cheating, but then if you actually speed solve with this and you go to competitions, it's a big problem because when you're cubing and then you accidentally turn or twist a corner, your cube becomes unsolvable. You have to disassemble your cube to make that corner correct again in a solve. So that would increase your time by a lot. So that's the number one problem people have with this cube when you're speed solving. And another bad thing is that the corner cutting isn't even actually that bad, but then it doesn't cut 45 degrees. So like right now, the standards for 3x3 is that it cuts at 45 degrees. I'm pretty sure some of your guys' Fun's Puzzle ShuangRen 54.6 do cut at 45 degrees, but mine doesn't. So as you can see, 45 degrees, it just can't cut it. What it does do is a little less than 45 degrees. It can cut that. So in actuality, no one's really gonna need 45 degrees, but it's just something that's good to have. And basically that's it. That's all the bad things that I found with this cube so far. Overall, this cube's performance is amazing, and I know a lot of people like to compare it to Diane 3x3s because obviously those were the best cubes for the longest time. So overall, I think at the end of the day, they're both good. It's just your personal preference. What feel do you like better? So, but basically, whatever you choose as your main speed cube, you'll be definitely missing out if you don't have one of these 54.6mm ShuangRen 3x3. Okay, so now let's talk about the message of Fun's Puzzle's owner. I know you've been waiting for this. But basically what he says is that he's done making the ShuangRen version 2 and it's actually in mass production right now. They're done with the white versions, they're making the black versions, and once they're done, they're gonna send it to us as quickly as possible, and so you can get it at iCubeMart. And you can definitely depend on us to get it to you the quickest because of our shipping speeds. Okay guys, that's basically it for this video. If I've convinced you to get the 54.6mm ShuangRen cube, definitely check it out at www.icubemart.com. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more high quality cube videos like this one. And check out iCubeMart's Facebook page I got the link down below along with everything else. And if you don't have one already, you should get iCubeMart's t-shirt. It's a very awesome t-shirt. I know you like it, you got a clean design, everything. Speedcubers will like it. Non-speedcubers will like it. It's an amazing shirt, very comfortable and everything. So that's basically it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.